understood the problem. So first thing is we understood the problem in three-tier architecture. What is the problem? There is a mapping problem between the UI and BAL. To remove this kind of problem, we have a MVVM pattern. So now we understood the what exactly the MVVM, right? Model, model, view, and view model. So how is the communication between the model, view model is? So view going to talk to view model, and view model is going to talk to view, and view model is going to talk to model, and model is going to talk to view model. There is a no connection between the view and model. So that is, it is this kind of architecture, it is called MVVM. So now let's move to, let's see the practically how to achieve this thing. So now this is, you can see here I have a one application. So I have developed the application in same MVVM pattern. Now let me try to rebuild and run the application. So one simple project I have in MVVM. So now let me try to run this application. So now you can see here, this is my application. It is running successfully. So now I need to end, whenever I enter my name and age, it is going to automatically going to be display in grid. So just I submit, you can see here name and age and date of joining. So now let me try another thing. So some 10. Now you can see here automatically it is. So how this application is going to be in the form of MVVM pattern, so that I'm going to explain you. So now this is UI, you can see here the user registration form, it is called as a UI. So this is my go to this now. Yeah, you can see here. So this is UI. This user form acts like a UI. The user form currently, whatever that user form is there, right? This user registration form view dat XAML, it's act like a view. View in the sense UI only. Now what is my view model? You can see this is my view model. In view model, I am going to talk to my model. What is my model? Student. This is the my model. This is my model. The student is model. This student class, end of the day, this view model and view is nothing but a class only. So that's end of the day, this view model and view model and model is nothing but a class only. So that you need to remember. This is a class, this is a class, and this is a our UI. So that is the thing. So now you can see here my view model is going to talk to model. You can see here the class model is, what is model? This is model. Student.cs is a model. So this student.cs is going to be talk to this view model, is going to talk to student. So now this view model is going to talk to UI. You can see here in XAML, you can see here in XAML I'm going to, I have written the code. You can see here view model. Where is my view model? You can see here my view model. Yes, there is a view model. Yes, you can see here I have created the object of this view model. You can see here, right? I'm created the object of this class, this view model. I have created the object of this view model directly. I can use to my XAML. So the thing is, in MVVM pattern, you don't need to write some extra glue code to communicate. In XAML, you can easily directly bind. So that is the best of MVVM. That's you need to understand. So whereas in UI, whereas in three-tier architecture, everything you need to handle with the code. So some conversion logic and all these things you need to write some code logic. So there is a UI to BAL, there is a no smooth relation in there. So to make the passing, you need to write some code logic in three-tier architecture. Whereas in MVVM, there is very smoothly, the so many lot of smooth things are you can write in the XAML itself. So just you can directly bind the UI to my view model. So there is no extra .cs, some extra code I need to write in in MVVM pattern. So that is the reason WPF plays a MVVM pattern. It's WPF take a MVVM pattern only. It's a very super hit model. and it's a very compulsory interview going to ask you what is MVVM, you need to explain. So that's it about the MVVM, my dear friends. So next, again high level, I'm going to explain you. There is no confusion in MVVM pattern. MVVM pattern is a very simple, try to understand. So what is the first thing is, let me summarize all these things. So there is a problem in three-tier architecture. What is the problem? This extra logic, I mean to say that to bind the UI to BAL, you need to write some mapping code. So that is called glue code. So this is the problem in three-tier architecture. Whereas in MVVM, you don't need to write some glue code. It's, you can easily handle in XAML. You can bind all the objects of the view model into the UI. That means XAML. So that is the advantage of MVVM pattern. So that's you need to explain in interview. So your interviewer going to ask you what is MVVM. So why MVVM is suitable for WPF. This point you need to explain. So why MVVM is suited? Because in XAML you need to easily bind all the view model objects to the in XAML. So you don't need to write any extra code for mapping thing. So that's why this WPF support the MVVM model. So that's it about the MVVM model. So hope you understand, my dear friends. So